Dwayne Wade reveals he's considering creating a nail care line. Dwayne Wade, I don't know when the appropriate time will come, but you need to come out the closet, dog, and stop. I believe low key he's using his son as an experiment meaning this, like he's using his son. He's living vicariously through his son, Zaya. He calls himself Zaya, and we're just supposed to just say that's a girl, even though we know that's a boy. But I think Dwayne Wade is basically sacrificing his son to the powers that be in exchange for something, because this makes no sense. And on top of that, I believe he is living vicariously through his son, because I believe Dwayne Wade is in the closet. He's definitely in it. Like it's pretty obvious, but you know, that's my opinion on that end. It's pretty obvious that he's in the closet. So let's take a listen to Dwayne Wade reveals that he's considering creating a nail care line. Yikes.
Show us the nails.
Don't get a close up of my nails.
No.
Listen, I've been on the road. I'm gonna do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
Man, pause. No Diddy, all of that. This is oh man. Man, oh my God, man. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, though. He's right on another person yet again. I know people keep saying Corey only be calling people gay. That's all. I'm like, well, he be spot on with a lot of these motherfuckers, man. He be spot on. Let's keep it a buck. He be spot on with a lot of these guys. Like scary spot on. Okay.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Fair use, by the way.
Expression.
Yeah, expression. You know, I'm creative. I'm expressive. And there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
Low-key, that was shade that she threw.
You know, I'm working. I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
oh, really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I didn't tell you guys. I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple of ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's the time. That's the time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves and also that I love. I give her medis and petties as well.
So show us the nails.
Don't get a close.
We have fallen, man. We have fallen, and we can't get up. We have fallen, man. Oh man. And it's so sad because I have so much respect for Dwayne Wade as a basketball player, but what he is and what he has become, it is clear. Like Dwayne Wade is clearly a case of one of the rare cases where, remember when him and his baby mother were battling for custody? Clearly the courts should have granted the custody of his the son to the mom, because what he has turned his son into and what he has become himself is nothing short of a disgrace. You know, it's sad, really. It's really sad. That's one of the rare cases where the mother should have gotten custody. Yeah, we should have been suspicious too, because they never give the father's custody. They never do. So for them to give him the custody, clearly there were other powers in play, other powers that was in play. And I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that his baby mother knew that Dwayne Wade was a in the closet dude. And that's probably why she was fighting for custody, because she's like, man, you gonna turn my son into a sissy. You know what I mean? And that's crazy. That's wild. Anyway, let's look at the comments. Somebody said he's clearly a lesbian. That's hilarious. Rico Hundo say, what the F is you expressing? Somebody said, I knew he wanted to live through his son. Yeah, exactly. That's why I believe, you know, what Zaya is going through. This is child abuse. What Zaya is going through. That's he said, your nails look better than mine. Yeah, she's shady as hell. Somebody said men used to paint houses, now they paint their nails. Well, like I said, it's one thing to shame the men, but like I said, who's been raising these men? Somebody said, and we was worried about Chris Bosh. Like I said, the gay rumors about Chris Bosh, I understand why those rumors were started in the first place. People were jealous that Chris Bosh had a bad bitch as a wife. That's really what it was. Loki, that's my theory, because I remember when I finally saw Chris Bosh's wife. I don't know if they're still together, but when I saw Chris Bosh's wife, I was like, oh, that's why they saying he's gay. He had like a bad bitch as a wife. And she like her body, like I don't remember what her face looks like, but her body was looking correct. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can bring up Chris. I don't know if they're still married, but let me type this up real quick. Let me see if I can find that. Because people were talking about, oh, Chris Bosh is the fruity one. Yeah, his wife was looking correct. Oh, it's good to see they're still married. Oh, like okay, this is the problem. Okay, I want you guys to take a look at this. This is the problem I have with this, right? So, say if I was like because I'm 5'7", right? Now, if I came here at 5'7" with a midget, right? That was like, she was like 4'5", right? Or 4'3", or just 4 feet tall, right? People would say, oh, I'm a weirdo, I'm a creep. Well, what do we say about like these women that be 5 feet tall or 4'11" or 5'1", 5'2", and they be with guys that are damn near 7 feet tall? What does that make that? I mean, isn't that the same thing? Like, isn't that the same thing? She's 5 feet tall, if that. And Chris Bosh is like 6'10", 6'11". But that's okay. That's okay. But I can't but I'm just saying, like, if a dude I remember it was a dude that was like around 5'5", that I know when I was working at a particular spot, and his baby mother was a small person, right? A midget, right? She was about what, 4'2", like 4 feet tall, around there, 4'1", 3'11", or 4 feet. But I'm like, well, no. Actually, she was a little bit bigger than that. She was like 4'3", from what I remember, and people were making fun of that. But I'm like, well, he's 5'5", she's like 4'3", but then you'll see a guy that's like 6'8" with a woman that's like 4'10", 4'11", and y'all act like there's nothing wrong with that. And it's like it's actually worse. The size difference is damn near, like, these guys will be 7 feet tall and their girl will be 5 feet tall, and nobody sees anything weird with that dynamic. Anyway, but yeah, shout out to let me see if I can bring up them pictures from 2013. Them beach pictures. Let me see, 2013 beach photo. Yeah, because I remember when people started seeing them beach photos, when I started where we started seeing what she really looked like, we're like, oh, she looking correct. Okay, everybody's like, I see you, but now I understand you. Basically, you're like, oh, I understand why people were trying to say, oh, you gay and all this stuff, but they were just really jealous of how his wife looked. Like, yeah, his wife be looking correct. You know what I mean? Like he legit had a baddie, but like a small baddie, right? Chris Bosh was just like, F the genetics of my kids. This is what I like. Oh man, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Shout out to Chris Bosh and his taste. Let's see. Let's continue to go through the comment section. He said his son has helped him be who he always wanted to be. Somebody said him downstairs. Preferred. That's that Bernie Mac joke. Him downstairs. That's brilliant, man. That's great. That's awesome. Somebody said, man, what the hell did Gabrielle Union do to Dwyane? Somebody said, all fruits, no vegetables. She said, I don't care what. So a woman said, I don't care what time we're in. I don't want a feminine man. Well, like I said, I mean, I'm sorry. This is just the times that we're in. And like I said, who do we really blame for that? Who do we blame for that?